Alright everybody, we're over here on JP Dokkan. We're going to be hopping into a 55% level 10 link showcase for this new TURLES movie Goku. Now, listen, if you're a JP player or you're thinking about playing JP, do not summon for this guy if you are either playing the game or plan to be playing it soon. But I had like 750 stones or something. I was like, hey, or no, it was like 725. I was like, why don't I just do a multi for the fun of it? You know, I've still got plenty for Tanabata. Let's just do it. And I got him first multi. Mostly, I was just trying to get coins to help build up my yellow coins to maybe buy, like, AGL Golden Frieza or something. And even then, I was looking at the banner. And you guys know I like to rank banners kind of. I have a system for it these days, right? So, what I was looking at in terms of the banner, give me a second. I'll actually go ahead and pull it up. Okay, so over here we have the banner. I went ahead and pulled it up. I always say, like, give me a second, and for you guys, it's just instant cut, but for me, you know, it's like, anyway, I was looking at the banner here, right, and on my JP account, I don't really have many units, just because I haven't really played since the 6th anniversary. I did some summons on the 7th anniversary, I did some summons on the 8th anniversary, but other than that, I haven't really developed or put any love into this account, so I took a look at this banner, and I was like, hey, this new Goku, you know, I could use him in that he helps fill out the team I like to run right now, which is the GT Goku and Vegeta team. He fits on their leader skill because he is a Power of Wishes unit, and he's on the 200% leader skill because he's on Final Trump card. So I was like, hey, I can do that. They link decently well together, so I was like, all right. They share like 4 or 5 links, something like that. You know, he's on their team. He is a new modern unit. He's not the best when it comes to tanking super attacks, but that's what I have them for, so I was like, you know what, it's fine. He'd be a fine addition to the box, because I don't have the other 2 base Gokus, right? You know, everyone's like, oh, base Goku fatigue. Well, I don't have the other 2 on my JP account, so this is really the only one I have, so not bad. This unit I could definitely use just because, you know, they're just a nice unit to have for, like, Battlefield and stuff. I find that right now on my JP account, it's actually pretty difficult to do Battlefield because a lot of my units are outdated, they're not easy to aid, they're not, you know, SA10, Rainbow, etc., link levels, I don't really have very many units link leveled at the moment, so just any extra characters that I can get that are semi-modern are really helpful for me. Then I was like, you know, AGL Golden Frieza I actually think is the best unit on the banner, probably. I was like, I could definitely use him. I could use Yajirobe, you know, he's a great support, so I could always use a unit like him. These guys kind of suck, so this is like an L. This unit's pretty good, Android 8. The only issue is that you need him with a Kid Goku, which I don't really have on JP at the moment, but, you know, that's kind of like an investment for the future. And then this guy is okay as far as sub-EZAs go. I think I actually can use copies of him on my JP account as well. So, like, there's really, like, no L here on the banner for me. Like, even this unit I could probably use in Battlefield, so that's kind of my thought process whenever I went into summoning this, and I was like, whatever, I'll just, you know, drop a multi, whatever I get, you know, I'll just end it there. And I got Goku first multi, so also just to show, listen, I'm not lying, you know, we can go here to the oh, which one is it? This one. No. This one. No. This one. This one? Oh lord, what am I looking at? Hang on, I'll find it. Ah, I found it. Okay, now listen. You can see my last summon was... I was doing a few on the TURLES banner. So I was doing a couple of those a few days ago, just because, you know, I was grinding stones. I was like, I could use some Dokkan Fest on here. But then you can see before that, you know, my summons are pretty sparse on what I've been summoning on over here. Anyway, but, yeah, and then I think it goes back to, like, the... Is this... Yeah, this is, like, the anniversary banners. Okay. So, but anyway, this, you can see this is the legendary summon banner. This is the only stone summon I've done. The other ones were on TURLES. Just because I've been farming up stone. Like, I had boss rushes to do. I had super battle road stages, like all the red zone. So I've been getting a ton of stones, and I was pretty comfortable with where I was at. And I you know, the reason I was summoning on this was simply because I don't have many modern characters. So really, you know, normally people look at this banner and they go, oh, this, you really shouldn't be summoning on this. It's like, well, I can use TURLES. I can use this unit. 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 I can't use this unit. And I can use, like, STR Bojack. So I was like, I can use 6 out of 7 units on this banner. Like, yes, of course, I'm going to summon on it. You know, and I can use the banner units. So, I mean, it's definitely, I should have been saving for Tanabata. But, you know, I was like, you know, why not just try my hand at TURLES, right? Like, he's okay. And I could use him just as a leader. All right, let's. What we're going to be doing here, this is a long setup for we're hopping into the red zone cell stage for the first time here on JP. Doesn't really matter, but we're going to be using this team to showcase this Goku. I know this is 5 minutes. Somebody remind me, and I will edit this video to put in the timestamp to just jump to here. Ignore all the nonsense I've been talking about up to this point. Oh, let me go ahead and put this guy on my... He's level 10 links now. I have a tab now. Set that up. Okay, so yeah, 55% level 10 links. I've got some okay equips on him. I figured like this guy's most valuable asset is just his super high HP. So I was like, hey, why don't I just buff up his HP some more, since I think that's like the most value he's going to bring to the team. And then I just threw this equip on him just because it had more dodge on it. I'm probably going to build this guy full dodge in the future, assuming I ever pull dupes of him. We will see. But I think if you actually want to use this guy, you just want to go full crit, just because I think the most use you're going to get out of him is in like World Tournament or that new Cyberman event that's coming up. But if you're wanting to competitively use him in like red zone, like on this team that I'm running, then you're going to want to give him full dodge, because he can tank normals just fine. That's not going to be an issue. And additionals don't really give him anything because he only gets defense on his 18 key, and crits will definitely help with damage, but you know, I never find crits to be like a life or death situation. Like, that used to be an issue like a long time ago, where nobody, like, units just did not hit as hard. Whereas now it's like every unit is, you know, Tech Vegito Blue is going to transform, and he's going to be doing like 4 or 5 supers every single turn, right? So, whereas like it's like I don't really need this guy to be doing. I don't anticipate being in a situation where this guy is going to be like leaving an enemy with a sliver of health or something like that, and I've just gone like, man, I really wish I had crit here. It can happen, but I think more often than not, I'm going to be saying, man, I really wish I would have dodged that super attack because he took all the normals well, but then we just had no chance to survive the super attack. I feel like I'm going to say that more often than, oh man, I really wish I had crit here. So we are bringing the GT support buffing memory, just because like the game keeps giving me support film as rewards, and I just keep maxing out immediately back as soon as it gives it to me. So I'm trying to just burn up film. That way I can collect it from my gift box. It really annoys me whenever I have things sitting in my gift box. So anyway, let's go ahead and hop in here. No intros on this team, so we're just going to be hopping in. All right. Decent opening rotations. We got him on turn 2. Not bad. I'll be interested to see what he does. All right. Do you guys want to watch this? Let me know quick. I'm trying to read your mind. I'm reading it. You want me to skip it? Okay. Oh no, you wanted me to play it. Oh, listen, I'm sorry. I skipped it. Sorry. That's silly. Can't get an 18 key with them. That's okay. We'll just go ahead and leave them in slot 1, let them build up a little bit. They can get an 18 key, and then Vegeta will float off and get him back on turn 4, where he will transform and have his turn of guaranteed dodging. The 5th anniversary blue fusions in a fight where you can dodge are just absolutely insane. If you guys watch my Broly video I did, which it looks like a few people watched that, you would see that this unit can struggle in situations where you can't dodge, but really right now that's only the Broly fight, and I guess like Ice Shinron maybe? I think he cancels dodge. But like other than that, he's gonna be fine in every other fight in the game, so not a big deal. He was not great on this opening rotation. Let's see what we got from this next turn. I'm surprised they didn't give this Goku an intro, by the way. It would have been really nice. You know, they could have done the scene where he's like holding Gohan, you know, like right whenever he like kind of shows up and like Gohan's like tapped out or whatever. They could have done that as his intro. Okay, so yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, so yeah, he shares 5 links with this unit, which is why we want to run him. Let's go ahead and throw him in slot 1. Now, you don't want to put this guy in slot 1, but I'm going to do it just because I think if I put them in slot 1, they're just going to wipe this guy, and I don't want that. So, 145k defense at the start of turn. Now, this guy's defense is a little tricky. It's not too bad, though. So, if you get 21 key, I have a tweet. Let me go ahead and pull it up. I'll pause. Alright, so we have my tweet pulled up here just to kind of reference. So I updated my calcs. I posted these on Twitter. I didn't put them on YouTube But I did put him here. Now, we can't see his exact defense that we have here because we don't have All in the Family active, so we're missing out on 20% defense. But I do believe we have Saiyan Lineage and Prepared for, or we have Saiyan Lineage and Prepared for Battle Up, I think. Because this is All in the Family, like like the dumbbell looking thing. It's like a square line square. That's All in the Family, and then this is Z Fighters. You can see the Z at the beginning. I know a few links. Okay. This is Legendary Power. It's got the little swirly pretzel. This one I think is Prepared for Battle above it. It's got the 4 bar, like the 4 squares. Yeah, that's Prepared for Battle, I think. Yes, that's definitely Prepared for Battle. This is Fierce Battle. It's the 3 squares. This I think is Saiyan Lineage. I think this one's this one's Saiyan Lineage. It's got the little, like, I don't know. And then this one is, like, Saiyan Warrior Race or something. Is that one what this one is? Hang on. I have my cheat sheet pulled up. Yeah, it is. It is Saiyan Warrior. Look at me. I remember some links. Listen, I used to play JP a lot. Oh, you guys can see this. I forgot I had this pulled up over here. Anyway. Oh, my tweet. So, this right here. So, if we get to 21 key, we're going to multiply his start of turn defense by 4.5. Let me pull it back up. Which we are going to be able to get to 21 key here. If we get to an 18 key, but we don't get to 21 key, then we're going to multiply by 3. If we're under 18 key, then we multiply by 2. So, we're going to be able to get to 21 key here. Where's my calculator? Oh, no, it's gone. My computer updated and my calculator's gone. There we go. Okay, so we are at 145,667 multiplied by 4.5. That is what his defense will be after he super attacks. Not bad for 55%. Issue being he doesn't have any tech. Like, he doesn't have any damage reduction, dodge. I mean, I've built him with dodge, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? All right, let's see how he does. This is going to be a good turn for the GT Goku and Vegeta there. 11 million, almost 12 at 55% is definitely very good. I mean, I don't know what to say. He needs to get a finishing blow, and then for the rest of the battle, he gets an extra 5 key and 59% attack, which is really nice. You know, this is actually one situation where maybe if I'd had crit on him, he could have, you know, done something there, or maybe a little bit more additional, but, you know, I can only... You know, it's like, if I put the GT, Goku, and Vegeta unit in the front slot there, they definitely just kill the guy, so, you know, we gotta play it as we play it. We'll leave them in slot 1 again. They'll be fine, even though they're only getting, like, 1 super attack. We're gonna give them all this key. Also, it's raining, by the way, and it's, like, lightning really bad, so I hope I don't lose power in the middle of this recording. That would suck. This is going to do a little bit of damage, but keep in mind their defense is a little bit higher because they get, like, an extra 100 or 70%. Is it 100 or 70? Let me pull it up. I can't just look in the... I have to actually pull it up in the wiki. They get... an extra 100% defense as the first attacker in the turn. So, at the start of turn, they got an extra 100% there. Alright, let's go back to the Goku page. I've definitely been pretty hard on this Goku in my evaluations of him on Twitter. But I feel like I've been fair in that I really don't have a huge issue with how he's designed. I think he's fine. I think clearly he's designed around the new Cyberman fight that they're releasing, like the Vegeta and Nappa training thing. So we'll see how he does in that. But, you know, they're starting to kind of design events that incentivize you to summon. So they'll do like a burst mode and they'll say like, hey, this effective category is good against this burst mode, maybe go get the new unit. Or hey, this new chain battle, if you get the new unit, you know, they're good in this new chain battle. It's like we're starting to kind of see that more where they are, you know, directly releasing units with events that they're good in. You know, whereas like Super 17, you know, they gave us. Now Super 17 did actually have a burst mode with him, but I believe like the 2 burst modes that Super 17 is good in, Global has already gotten, so we just weren't able to experience that. But, you know, Super 17 did have 2, like, burst modes that he was pretty decent in. What do we want to do here? This guy, it doesn't matter. We're gonna have wasting his turn of guaranteed dodging. Oh, do I think that they will kill him if I put them in slot 1? I guess let's do this. Let's see what Goku can do here. Again, he's gonna take a little bit of damage, especially if we get super attacked, but you know, we need to try to get that finishing blow for the extra 5 ki. I really thought that this guy was going to struggle for ki more than he is. Maybe this is just an effect of running him next to this 8th anniversary. Oh, this is going to hurt a lot. This might kill us. Yeah, we're dead. Okay, we'll hop back in. Alright, I figured I'd just hop back in at the beginning of the fight here and continue my thought. I really thought this guy was going to struggle for ki more, and I think it may have just been an effect of us having him next to the 8th anniversary LR, where he's getting like his 2 major ki links active. So he was getting essentially 9 ki at the start of turn, right? Which isn't bad. But see, like right here, we don't have him next to that unit now, and now all he has is prepared for battle active, and he is kind of struggling to get that 21 ki mark. So this is kind of like what I expected to see a lot, where you would get to 18 ki, maybe, but getting to that 21 ki would not be as easy as it sounds. And I think that's probably why they made it 21 ki and not 24. Oh my goodness. This guy is just a super attack magnet. I try to just put him in slot 1. And, this isn't going to do too much damage. It does debuff our attack, though. Keep in mind, we're missing out on an extra 100% here because we're not at 21 ki. And we got debuff, which sucks. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, what I was saying... I feel like I've been fair in evaluating this guy, and that, like, I didn't really care that we're getting this guy right now. I kind of expected us to get another base Goku, and I don't really have another problem with us getting base Goku, because so far, none of the base Gokus really overlap with each other. Like, this guy is just kind of meant... I think he's meant to go on this Power of Wishes Final Trump card team. I think he's just meant to be, like, a unit to help fill this out. And then, like, clearly he's designed to also be good in World Tournament, because his extra 100 for 50% that he gets in his passive only activates, like, you can only get that fully activated in the World Tournament. Because it starts kicking in on the 3rd enemy, because you need to be facing 2 or more enemies. I'm sorry. Ki +5 when facing 2 or more enemies, and attack and defense +30% when performing an ultra super attack per existing enemy, starting from the 3rd enemy. So, you know, you got to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get 5 enemies. 5 times 30% is 150%. And that gives you his full extra multiplicative buff that he gets in there. So that's, like, clearly designed to be good in World Tournament. I guess we'll float off the friend here. Let's see. We'll keep Tech Vegeta Blue around. Kind of got sorry rotations here, but, you know, we'll make do. So, but yeah, this guy is kind of meant to be used on Final Trump card, maybe movie heroes. The Kai Goku is just kind of a nomad. You can put him wherever you want. And then the Tech World Tournament Goku is just meant to be run maybe also on this team. But really, I don't want to say he's also a nomad, but he kind of wants to be around other Dragon Ball Saga era characters just because of how his links are set up. So that's kind of what you want to do with him. So, you know, I didn't really have a problem with them releasing another base Goku. You know, listen, this is Dragon Ball, right? Like, Goku's the main character. We're gonna get more Gokus. That's not an issue. You know, some people are like, oh, well, they could just space them out better. It's like, I mean, sure, but you know, like, this is fine. You know, maybe not going into Tanabata, but at least they're dropping him with a ton of content, right? So, I'm definitely underwhelmed by his performance. I do think this far into the game, we should not be releasing characters that can, like, barely compete in Red Zone. I feel like we should be releasing characters that are just blowing away Red Zone entirely right now, and we're not really getting that. A lot of the characters they've released, even last year, are kind of mid. Like, if I just think of units off the top of my head that just come to mind as mid. Other than Raditz, listen, we're just going to assume Raditz is an anomaly. That's what we're taking with Raditz, okay? They just said, this is a joke release, Raditz, whatever. But the Resurrection F Blues, like, that's a unit I kind of would expect to be... Okay, let's see how he takes the... So last time we watched him get blown off the page, how's he going to do here? Much better. Would have been nice if he dodged it. He's just going to be debuffed the entire fight, though, which kind of sucks. What was I saying? Oh, no. What was I saying? Oh, my God. My brain. Oh, mid units. Okay, so the Resurrection F Blues, those were a unit that I thought would really just, like, I expected them to be, like, really hype and really good. You know, it's just, like, people really wanted that unit for a long time. And I felt like Golden Frieza completely overshadowed them, which is fine. You know, like, if we're ever going to have a villain unit outshine a superclass unit in a celebration, that's totally okay with me. Because as we've seen with this base Goku, we're going to get more base Gokus. I don't know when we're getting another Golden Frieza, okay? Like, it could be 2026 before we're getting another Golden Frieza. I mean, we'll see. So, that's fine. They come to mind. Pan comes to mind as, like, really mid. Yamcha, I think, is kind of mid. Bardock's pretty mid. Just off the top of my head, I'm trying to think. Turles is, like, fringe mid, if that makes sense. I don't know that it does, but I would call Bardock fringe mid. That's the official terminology I'm going to use with Bardock. Or, I'm sorry, not Bardock, Turles. Well, Bardock is mid. Turles is fringe mid. Like, he's kind of like okay. I guess Turles is true mid, whereas Bardock is like interpretive mid. You can't hit him, buddy. What other units have come out? Let me just take a look at my last... I always like to pull up my last tier list, and I never remember to... Oh, goodness. Yeah, Tech Vegito Blue is just gonna... hopefully doesn't... Okay, there we go. That's fine. Where is my videos? I keep meaning to, like, pin it to the front of my page, and I don't. I just have the Super 17 video pinned up there that, you know, like, maybe people are watching that. Who other middling units? Here we go, top 10. Ginyu's really good. Yeah, we got Bardock. Oh, like AGL Cell, the STR Goku and Gohan, those are pretty mid. Like, the STR Goku and Gohan are okay, ish. I'm not going to give them more than okay-ish. Okay, so this is actually a good scenario right here. So, Goku, his active skill condition can be activated when HP is 59... Forgive me. Can be activated when HP is 59% or less starting from the 3rd turn from the start of battle, or can be activated when facing one enemy starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle. So here we are on turn 5. We have Goku. We can use his active skill, and I think I'm going to. What that's going to do is actually give us his full defense aside from his 18-key Greatly Raise, which will make him much more of a slot 1 option. We could put this character in slot 1 right now, but I am a little nervous putting them in slot 1, because I think they only have, like, 2 supers. Well, maybe they'd be better. But let's just, regardless, let's just go ahead and play this right now. I don't know that there's going to be a better time. Sure would be nice if that had, like, guaranteed crits on it. Like, all active skills should just have guaranteed crits on them. I don't care. Or at least, like, I don't know, like a 59% chance for Goku's, 58% chances for Gohan's. You know, like, do something. Like a 66% chance for, like, all villains. But all active skills should have something on them. So, if we look at that round 930,000 right there. Look at that. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so yeah, now he's at 437. He's going to get 50% on super attack. So if you just do 437 and 1 times 1.5. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to reach my calculator. He gets up to that 655k defense number. So not bad. I don't know if that's enough to survive this cell, though. So we're going to leave him here in slot 2, I think. We're going to take our, we're going to take our chances with the damage reduction character here. So, we can't get the 18 key, but that's okay. We'll just do the... I guess I should have gotten that on the side. Oh, well. It doesn't matter, because this guy has his full 21 key buff up anyway, so it doesn't really matter if we actually get the 21 key or not. It would just be a little bit of extra damage. We'll save this guy's active skill for, like, STR cell at the end. So let's just do that. Get him his raise, and we should be good to go here as long as we don't get supered immediately. Which you got supered immediately. Okay. I don't think this will kill them, but it's going to do a lot of damage. Okay, it does. Well, if we would have been at full health, it wouldn't have killed us. But, all right, we're going to hop back in one more time. I'll just cut whenever we get to this part of the fight. Alrighty, so we still got pretty bad opening rotations, so but luckily we can throw this guy in slot 1 and have him cover for this Goku. So how many links do they share? Okay, it's the same 5. Nice. So we could actually have this unit cover for us in slot 1 here. They can get a ton of ki here, which is nice. They'll just basically be impervious here in slot 1. This guy, we can get him to 21 ki, which if you notice at the beginning, I just went ahead and cut and used the skip and got his active skill in. And then this unit can build up a little bit, and we can float them back off, so that'll be okay. We got the double leader rotation in slots, in turn 2 again, and then this guy, the showcase unit in turn 1. So here we are on turn 5 with the rotations that I want, but the unit that I want to leave on rotation with them can't handle slot 1 because they haven't had a chance to build up yet. So 11 million, nice from this guy. This guy definitely does numbers, right? The only issue here is that he's kind of capping out on 655k defense at 55%, which I don't need to tell you that 655k defense from a new premium summonable LR with no dodge, no crits, no additionals is not good. But he's okay, you know. As far as like running on this team, you know, we're gonna be fine. We should be able to get the run done here. You know, it's a little bit trickier running these units whenever your team isn't just as completely stacked. I know this looks like a stacked team, but there's no dupes in any of this, right? And like you just get so much power from dupes that one wrong misplay can really hurt you here. All right, I think I'm gonna leave it just like this. I think we're gonna save this guy's active skill. Well, I can just do this. This is fine. Because I kind of want to leave this guy together. Well, I guess we could actually float this guy off. We could... This is kind of risky. But we could do this. Because we have the other Spirit Bomb unit coming onto this rotation. What to do. I think, truthfully, I should do this. But I don't know if I want a rotation of double Spirit Bomb and Vegito. So I think I'll do this. I know, I'm really going back and forth here on what I want to do. We're going to roll with this. We'll see how it goes. We're at full health. I don't think... Let's see, this Goku massively raises on both of his super attacks. I mean, he's only going to be at like 400k, but I don't think we would die if we took a super attack here. I don't think. And we do have the 30% chance to dodge it, so... You know, it would be nice. It would have been nice if they buffed those to 50% chance. I don't know. Maybe I don't think they would have been too strong. They would have been They would have aged a lot better if they had done that. Luckily, he still has decent enough defense to tank normals. Now my Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and base Goku here from GT have done their 5 supers at this point, so they have their full damage reduction. They're just kind of stacking attack here and getting ready to drop their big nuke whenever we can do that. At least I believe they've done 5 attacks. I don't know. And now that I think about it, what do they need to activate? 4th turn. Oh, they have to receive attacks to do their Spirit Bomb. That's right. So they just haven't gotten hit. But I'm pretty sure they've done attacks up to this point to have their... I mean, obviously, right? They didn't take, like, any damage from Cell type disadvantage, so... I forgot. So the Buu Saga unit needs to do attacks to get their Spirit Bomb. This unit has to receive attacks. We could drop it. We don't need to yet. We have one more turn that we can charge it up, so why don't we just do that? Let's put this Goku in slot 1. We can get the full 24 ki here. Again, we have 5 out of 7 active. The only thing we don't have is All in the Family, which is a defense link, and Z Fighters, which you're not really going to see that often, so I'm not too concerned about it. And let's grab these AGL orbs here. Nice. So now the Spirit Bomb will be fully charged and some next turn. 12 million, what was that? 12,090,000 attack stat, even. That's really cool. I kind of like that this guy just has like even numbers here at 55%. This is, it's kind of interesting, right? That he's just like flat even. How's he gonna take? Oh, this is the, we already got to Vegeta. Nice. I didn't even notice. Kind of sucks that they, why is it still, oh, I guess, okay, so the arrows pointing in on Goku, I was trying to figure out why the arrows weren't pointing in on Vegeta. It's because he doesn't actually attack. So those arrows only point in on the attacking character. That's interesting to know, because normally that's kind of like, whenever I see a character getting attacked, I kind of draw my eyes to those little, like, yellow dotting in. Like, you can see it on Gohan right now, like, the 4 line, like, the arrows going in on him. Whenever I'm, like, watching attacks, that's kind of whenever I'm like, I look at the sprite, and I'm like, wait. Like, in my brain, I saw the arrows pointing at Goku, and then I saw the sprite of Vegeta, and I was like, wait, that doesn't match. And so I was trying to figure out what was going on. Alright, so now we should be able to stand by with mine. Yeah, we can. I don't think we need to, though. We can just throw mine in slot 1. They have their full 50% damage reduction. I mean, there's really no need to stand by here. We could throw out this guy's active skill, but again, we'll just save that. And then we're not going to get the 18 keys. Let's just do this. And then let's do this. All right. And then we'll drop the Buu Saga Spirit Bomb next turn, probably. Because I think we're going to take this guy out on this turn. There's a good chance, depending on what the 2 Super Saiyan, or what the 2 GT Spirit Bombs do, there's a decent chance that we just wipe this guy off the field right here. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Yeah, every single attack they're doing is like doing a bar, and they can do 4. So we will see. There's 2. They're gonna do 3 now. Will they get the 4th one? And you know, they could crit on any of these. They do have the 8th anniversary equips on them, so they do have a decent chance to additional and crit. Okay, we didn't get the 4th, but I think the friend's gonna take him out. We're just gonna blow through this phase of Cell. Look at this. We finally got some decent opening rotations, and we're blowing through Cell. It's very nice. Now we're type neutral here in the final phase, so we should be okay, unless we get super attacked. But you know, we'll just have to play that as we see it. All right, here we go. I'm actually tempted not to use the Spirit Bomb here. So, if I use the Spirit Bomb, it's going to do a bit of damage. Now, if we do a crit, it's going to do a ton of damage. But if we don't use it, like, we won't... If we don't use it on this turn, we won't get to use it. But we will have a slot 1 tank, which we can probably use on this rotation. You know, if I de-transform them... I don't know how many stacks they had in before we transformed them, but I don't know that I'd want to put them type disadvantage in against this Cell. So, the smart move here is to actually not drop the Spirit Bomb, and to just leave them there like this. And honestly, the smarter move is just to float them off, but we'll do this. We'll get Goku. Oof, we're not going to be able to get the 21 key. Yeah, this guy, listen... We've got his key links up here, but we were never able to get the finishing blow, and he is struggling for key a little bit. Alright, Tech Vegeta will lose fine. He has a 70% chance to dodge there at the end. Alright, so we wasted the Spirit Bomb. But, yeah, it was the correct decision. You know, it's like sometimes you gotta weigh whether or not you're gonna win, and, you know, you gotta pick what you want to do. Now, his guard wears off, but we were able to get enough orbs that he had so much damage reduction that it didn't matter. Now, we are safe. I don't think this guy will take damage from normals, but he might take a little bit here because we did not get to 21 key, but the full dodge build came through. He only has 9 dodge at the moment, but it did come through. So, and then Tech Vegeta Blue is going to just kind of clean up here. I mean, he's not going to do all of his health, right? But, you know, he's going to do a lot. Especially if he gets those crits. Yeah, boy. This is a 55% unit, by the way, that came out months prior. So, I mean, you know, one of them looks more impressive than the other. All right, let's go ahead and stand by. And let's do some serious damage to this Cell on this turn.
ほら死ねねえんだ。頼むぜカカロット、この俺に力をくれ。お前ら手加減はいらねえな。今度の俺はちょっと強えぜ。10倍ハメハメ。
Alright, would have been nice to get the crit there. How much crit does he have? I don't have, like, any dodge in this guy, so yeah, he had a 42% chance to crit there, and he did not, so that's okay. We'll grab this orb with Gohan, we'll grab this orb with Goku, and then we'll grab this. I think, in fact, I know Cell is dead on this turn. I just noticed that we got the Dokkan attack, so let me know what you guys thought about the new TURLES movie base form Goku. You know, is he overhated? Is he underrated? Is he overrated? Underhated? I don't know. Some combination of over or under. Let me know what you guys think. Or is he just mid? I thought he looked okay. You know, for his role. You know, if we had just been running him as a floater and we had kind of played our rotations, I guess, smarter, per se, he would have looked fine. But I thought he looked good in this video, so let me know what you guys think. I'm going to do a Cell showcase on Global after this, so be on the lookout for that first form Cell. We're going to kind of go back and forth here. I don't want to do too many videos because I want to do it again whenever this guy comes out on Global. But you know, we're gonna do some showcases here because, you know, I got the unit, so why not? You know, strike while the iron is hot. You know. Listen, sorry, I'm dying. All right, there we go. No item run against Cell. First try, right, guys? You know, this definitely isn't a 38-minute recording. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, be sure to check out my other videos that I have. Got a ton of Dokkan content over here if that interests you. So, here we go. That's the end of the run. Again, I guess it wasn't a true no item run. We had this guy, but again, thank you guys. I'll catch you guys in the shell showcase on Global. No, the Prime Battle first form Cell. He got his EZA over on Global. That's like the only content we have for the next 8 months. I'm just kidding. We have the 8th anniversary coming up, but you know, it's the only content we have this week. So I'll go ahead and do some showcases over there. Be on the lookout for that. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy your Friday. It's Friday. Happy Friday for you guys. It's Thursday for me, but you know, see you guys next time.